Good morning, everyone. This is Tina with Life in the Piedmont. I am back in my kitchen. It feels good to kind of be back in here with you again. But I'm going to be taking you along on a new little series that I thought would be fantastic. A lot of you have enjoyed the cooking recipes or baking recipes that I've been doing using Grandma's recipes, and I thought for the next couple of weeks I'm going to be digging through her recipes here, and I even have some more, and I thought we would cook some of Grandma's recipes or bake some of her recipes together with you. So what I'm going to do, I mean, you can see how old this is, right? How many of you have recipes in a recipe box like this? It was a very, and look, it's even engraved. It says recipes. It was the thing to do, right? I love the recipe box, and I'm thankful I have it. And what's so funny about it is I think I have even told you before that here's one of the ones I want to make is the rhubarb cake. I typed the majority of these out. They were all handwritten out. And my grandma was like, can you help me type these up? Because, you know, with any recipe, here's one written out. In time, you know, when you use it, it tends to get faded. When you're using it, you know, liquid can drop on it. So I am going to be pulling out a recipe today, and we are going to be baking. That's what I'm going to be doing today. And I am going to be baking these wonderful peanut butter cookies. Grandma always had them for me when I would come over, or she'd send me home with a big, huge bag and to keep in my freezer so I can enjoy her homemade peanut butter cookies. So with that being said, I do hope you will enjoy this series of Grandma's recipes, and I look forward to sharing some of her recipes with you. So thanks, friends. Let's go and get started in the kitchen and get all our ingredients that we need. All right, friends, I am back. It is a new day. I didn't get to making these peanut butter cookies from Grandma until the next day, so I do apologize. But it comes at a perfect time. So we have church group tonight, and I'm responsible for dessert, so why not bring some peanut butter cookies? Anyhow, let's go over what you're gonna need first for this restaurant. I will also have the recipe down in the description box for you, so you can go ahead and make these if you want. If I'm not mistaken, these are the cookies that Grandma also made when she was the head cook at the schools. And so this is maybe where the recipe came from. All I know is it's hers. I don't know where she got it from. I just know they're delicious. So let me get going and let you know what you have to have first. All right, friends, so in my bowl, the first ingredients was 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And I've already pre-measured all my ingredients out so you can see. And then to my flour, I'm actually gonna get 1 cup of shortening, and we're gonna put that in. That was easy. And then to the shortening, we are gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of white sugar, granulated sugar, and 1 cup of brown sugar, which I have in the bowl already. And then to that, we are gonna go ahead and add 2 eggs. Whoops, I got ahead of myself. We're gonna add a cup of peanut butter here. I just remembered this recipe because it was a cup, and a cup. So I knew it was really easy, but I couldn't remember the rest of the ingredients, but I don't think it's that hard to remember. And I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna pull my beater out, only if it gets really hard to mix. And then to that, we are gonna add 2 eggs. So far, so good, right? Easy, right? We have our flour in there. And then we are gonna add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Get all that out. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I don't even think we've hit the 5-minute mark yet. Maybe a minute, 2 minutes to put all this ingredients together. And now we are just gonna mix it up. I probably will end up getting my hand mixer out just so I can get this mixed up a lot faster. So let me get that connected. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my hand mixer so I can get this mixed up really good. Now, you need to preheat your oven, which I already have, to 350 degrees. All right, we have our cookie mixture all mixed up. I'm gonna grab, let me just grab this quick spatula in here really quick. And just, yeah, we got it all mixed up really good. And you can see the texture. You can, it molds into, when you squeeze it, it should stick together. That's when you know you have a good dough. So I'm just dirtying dishes up here left and right today. Now what we're gonna do is get ready to make our cookies. I am using, I don't know what size scoop this is, but it's a nice size scoop. It should make a nice size cookie. And I'm using it just to make it, all uniformed in size if possible. This is the one that I was gonna get rid of because it sticks. And I often don't know, am I using it wrong, or I don't think I am, but it does tend to stick sometimes. So I'm gonna put 2. Yeah, see, that one's not working. See how that didn't work? I'm gonna put 2 on a row here. There we go. Now, you come in with a fork, but I never do that until after it bakes. But you come in with a fork and press down like so. And make your little mark. And there you have it, friends. And we are gonna put these in our oven at 350 degrees and for 7 to 10 minutes. All right, friends, our timer went off. Let's see what we got. Sadly, they're not ready yet, so I'm gonna reset my timer for maybe another, that was about 8 minutes, so I'm gonna set it again, probably this time for about another 3 minutes, and we'll come back. All right, friends, we are back, and look at these. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those cookies. We're gonna let them cool. I'm gonna probably move them over to the other side. Aren't those just beautiful? Yum. I have another pan in, and in just a minute, we'll taste these together. And shall we give it a taste test? All right, friends, here we go. It's so good. It really takes me straight back to my grandmother's house. Being in her kitchen. So good. Friends, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you give Grandma's recipe a try, and I hope that your family loves it as much as mine. And until my next video, have a blessed day, friends. Bye.